Well, it's been a while since I've done a top games for next month video, and seeing as I'm super pumped for February games, I figured I gotta show you guys what's on my list. And I lied, it's not actually 5 games, it's 6.
That's marvelous.
With a couple of platform exclusives and a new IP from Focus Entertainment that feels like it came out of nowhere, we've got ourselves quite a bit to choose from here. So let's get to it. As per usual, going in order of release date, starting our February gaming off, we've got Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, releasing February 2nd for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. Or you can jump in 3 days early with the deluxe edition. Man, this game's been getting dogged on, but for a good reason. With the obvious live service features being announced from a studio we've been waiting for the next big thing from, it's a hard pill to swallow. I will say though that they have recently announced an offline mode that will be coming after launch, so we won't have to rely on live servers to play this game in the future. I can make a whole video on the subject for this game, but maybe we can hash it out in the comments. Playing as the Suicide Squad, or at least 4 of them for now, your job is ironically to save Metropolis from the doom of Brainiac and his newly subdued Justice League puppets. Take on the open world of Metropolis and experience what I am strongly crossing my fingers for, which is the great story behind all the rest of this bad live service noise. Next up we have Helldivers 2, coming out February 8th on PS5 and PC. Talk about an overhaul, people. If you've never played the first Helldivers, it looks nothing like the second one, going from a top-down dungeon crawler feel to an over-the-shoulder third-person shooter. Things have changed big time, and I believe for the better. Helldivers is already a great IP and super fun, so I'm super excited for this new adaptation to bring this franchise into the spotlight. Put your squad together and take down some wicked alien creatures in intense third-person shooter combat. Up next we have Banisher Ghost of New Eden, coming February 13th for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. This is the sneaky one I mentioned from Focus Entertainment, an ever-rising game studio that has brought us some stellar titles in the past like the Plague Tale series. Banisher Ghost of New Eden is a new IP with a unique story. In this ARPG, you play as a couple, Antea and Red, who banish ghosts and the dead from the living world. When Antea tragically perishes, she comes back as her most hated thing, a ghost. Now with the two being trapped in separate worlds, they stop at nothing to find a way to break the curse, but at a heavy cost. Up next we have Skull and Bones coming out February 16th on PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S, or get 3 days early access with the deluxe edition. Skull and Bones has been a long one in the making. Having been announced back in 2017, people have been patiently waiting. Live a pirate's life on the sea and build your reputation, crew, and ship, and take on the seas for some wild ship battles and exploration. Plus, test your ship battle skills against other players in PvP. Next up we have Nightingale coming out February 22nd exclusively on PC. Another new IP survival crafting game that allows for a ton of creative possibilities. And of course, exploration and discovery. With a cool 1800s flair, take on the wild worlds and even share them with up to 6 other friends or randoms. And check out their worlds too. I could see a lot of replayability here. And finally, and coincidentally, my most anticipated release for this month, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Coming out February 29th as a PS5 exclusive. Picking up where you left off from Final Fantasy VII Remake, we continue our journey as Cloud and the gang experience new zones and iconic places from the original game, like the Golden Saucer. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been buying less physical copies of games lately, but this one has me changing it up. This thing's releasing on 2 discs. Talk about nostalgic.
They said it couldn't be done in a major motion picture. They were right. Final Fantasy VII.
And of course, these aren't the only games that are coming out in February, so let me know which games you guys are most pumped up for next month. And if you guys are into open world games like me, make sure to check out my video for my most wanted open world games set to release this year. As always, happy gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.